Okay, now we are live on YouTube. And to make the conversation flow better, I will split you guys in small rooms. I will split in three different rooms. And each room, I need you to choose a leader just to read the questions, to guide the conversation, and make sure that everybody talks. Okay. Okay, so guys, you will receive an invitation to go to the small rooms. And 10 minutes before the end, I will bring you back. We'll have
Okay.
fun and see ya.
Okay, thanks.
So guys, you are here with me at the main room.
Okay.
So let's start with the presentations. Pedro, go ahead, please.
Okay. Good evening, Lara. Good evening, guys. My name is Pedro. I live in São Paulo. I'm 27 years old. I work in a hospital, but I'm not a nurse or a doctor. I work in the administration part, and I'm in or on, I think I am in TNT since August, right? Almost 3 months. And that's it. Let's talk tonight.
Oh,
I should choose someone?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I thought that you are here for a long time, like more
No.
than 3 months.
No, I started in August.
Oh, that's good. And you, Chris?
Hello guys, my name is Crislana. I'm 18. I'm from São João, Bahia. I'm a Spanish hostess here at TNT, and now I learn English.
Yeah,
And you,
sounds good.
Marisa?
Hello, guys. Good to see you. Good evening. Nice to meet you, everyone. I'm Maísa. I'm here in São Paulo. Today is a raining day here. And I don't know, I'm for one, I'm a school master, and I've been here since I don't know, from around November 2020.
I remember you because I remember your profile photo.
Yeah.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good to have you here, Marisa. And Stella, you
Um,
are ready to present yourself, right?
Sure. Good evening, everyone. My name is Stanley. I already present myself earlier, but okay. I'm 32 years old. Um, work in a pharmaceutical company, Sanofi, and hold a bachelor degree in business administration. And now I'm doing another bachelor degree in social science. I'm here in São Paulo, sharing all this coldness with you, my neighbors in São Paulo. My first time here in TNT. I'm so glad to be here. I would like to thank you for this opportunity. And okay, let's talk.
Let's go. I just one thing. How did you find us?
I saw a video of Flip yesterday, and Actually, I was wondering to get in this in TNT a couple of months, but I saw the video yesterday. Watched the video yesterday on YouTube and thought with myself, why not? What the hell? Let's do it.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I hope you enjoyed the conversation and keep coming.
Thank you.
So let's go to the first question. How do we know whether something is true or false? What sources are reliable and which are not? Maísa, what do you think? Maísa, are you there?
Uh, yeah. I've just pay attention, but I just not pay attention, to be honest. I don't know. I don't have action about this. One person is truth or not with me, you know. Maybe my first thought is this person is make something wrong, you know. Okay, it's not be sure, but I sometimes I don't know how can I let me think about it. I'm looking I'm looking just distance about this person, you know. For me, your opinion don't worry, or I don't know. Perhaps I need this person to do something about my job or about I don't know something or some stuff, but I don't know. Or maybe some distance for this person it's good for me. I don't know. I don't know if I answer this question.
Yeah. Thank you, Maísa. And you, Pedro, what do you think?
Wow. Currently, we struggle fake a lot of news of fake news, right? And yesterday, I talked with my coworker, and he said, for example, right? For example, he said, I don't remember now, but he said something about an author called Clovis Moura. Clovis Moura is a great author by racism and I think slavery. And he said, a lie, right? Mentira is lie, right? Yeah, I think yes. Liar is mentiroso, eu acho. I think it's lie.
Yeah.
He said a lie. Okay. Help me, guys. He said a lie about the author and about this the book. And the book is O Negro, do Bom Escravo ao Mau Cidadão. And I read this book. And so I said, man, you are wrong. Clovis never told that, right? And it's wrong. The book doesn't tell this. So, answering the question, I think the mainly tool about why is fact, why is not, right, is meat, right? You said meat, okay.
Yeah.
Meat, I think you need to search, right? Search your source, right? Source is font, right? You search your sources, like mainly portals on the internet, specialists about some some subjects like history, like racism, like sexism, right? And that's it. I think the mainly tool is search that you want, right? I think this is the first way to don't fall in fake news.
Nice. And you, Stanley, what do you think about it?
That's a great subject.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, it's a great subject. So, what is true or false? Well, we are living in a reality that sometimes we need to ask ourselves what is real or not, because all the time is happening a lot of intense stuff in especially in Brazil. We wake up with
Matrix, maybe.
yeah, we
What you
wake
feel?
up with a big news that we ask ourselves if it's true or not, because sometimes it's unbelievable, but actually is true. But returning to the main subject, we are grown adults. We are smart. We are technological, but I think we are not fully prepared to deal with all this information we receive all the time. Uh, of course, we need to search for consolidated groups of journalism. Of course, we need to search about in many sources as possible if a subject is important for us, and I think it's that way. But in other hand, I think we are like in a sea of data and information, and we need to choose uh, not to receive all this information and all this data with, from different directions. We need to focus on a group of companies of journalism and websites that we can trust,
Yeah.
and search about it in another sources with we have a kind of doubt with that information, and you know, but it's hard to deal with our realities nowadays. So basically that's it.
Yes, I totally agree with you. And you, Chris, what do you think?
Normally, I go on and websites because I don't believe in the things that come from WhatsApp. Now here in Brazil, we know that the news it's totally fake from WhatsApp. So
Family
I
group's
go on,
terrible.
yeah, I go on famous websites like El País, the New York Times, G1, because I know that the content is it's true.
Yes, yes. Oh, I received a lot of fake news, especially in group of family, you know.
I
Like
think
my
G1, Globo's portal, has fato ou fake, right? Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
sometimes it's like something ridiculous, like
Yeah, man. Oh my God.
Oh, I didn't know about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, but I also think it's important to know from other source and looking for a little thing that is more real, more like, how can I say, reliable, right?
My neighbors, sorry, my neighbors,
No,
if you're
please.
watching me, sorry. My neighbors, guys, sorry, my neighbor believes in some virus and vaccines about coronavac and Pfizer, and I think she uh, doesn't took a vaccine yet. I think because she believes that all the vaccines bring some mortal virus. Oh my God, the communist is coming, and
Yeah, and this
and
is
it's
very
terrible.
common. It's very common.
I don't want to become a reptile, and that's it. Yeah, it's true.
Yes, yes.
It's complicated.
This happens a lot, and people don't even looking for other opinions and other things, just accept and don't took the vaccine and just keep taking risks. So yeah, we need to share the information. So let's go to the next question. Do some truth change over time? Like, can something be true for one person at one time and not true for another person or another time? Stelly, what do you think?
Okay. Yeah, truth can change over time. I think the truths, and there are just a few truths, absolute truths, and I think truth can change not just over time, but person to person, because reality is seen differently from one another, and like we saw there's a lot culturally speaking, like something that is totally sacred here in Occident, is in Western world is totally different than vision in the East world, in different religions. So that truth in another religion, in another country, might be the truth for them, but does not make any sense for us. And okay, there are some totally truth, like absolute, it's absolute for everyone, but I think we are building our world and our reality through our eyes. So true cannot be the real true for the other guy. So I think that's it.
Exactly. It's something very difficult to determine. And you, Chris, what do you think?
It's really a difficult question, but I remember about the scientific things, like I remember about that experiment that we learned in the first year with biology at school. And I don't know the name of the object that made the experiment, but it was with flies, and the scientists think something about the flies and the food. It was, I don't know, I don't remember the name of the experiment, but it's really every teacher teaches about this experiment in the biology classes. But I always remember about the truth can change. I remember about the scientific things, like things from about the universe, like the planets. Months ago, I really I news about scientists found a possible river at Mars, and something, that these kind of things I remember about it.
Anyways, what do you think?
Oh, for me, in my humble opinion, depending of the situation. Belen, sorry, depending of you believe and depend what happen about around you. Sometimes the truth is good for me, or and the truth is not good for you. We have different thoughts about anything, about everything. I don't know. You can see the bad relationship when we have people don't have good health, mental health, and believe some people to change your behavior and because of you and stuff like that. It's not true. um, I don't believe someone change your behavior um, because some other person are. It's hard to answer this question because different
Deep
thoughts,
questions.
yeah, different thoughts, different situation.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, just some questions to think a little, something
Uh,
different. And you, Pedro, what do you think?
I agree with the guys. With someone said science. I think both people before me said science. Science all the time is changing. It's changing, right? Uh, Decades ago, maybe uh, some foods uh, it's not it wasn't health for our health, but now it is, and they are. So but for example, we have currently we have the problem by earth. Some people believe in
Flat Earth theory.
flat land. Yeah, thank you. Flat Earth, right?
Flat
Flat
Earth
Earth.
theory.
Yeah, and for me, it's unbelievable, but yeah. And so for me, the Earth is a circle, is a I don't know, sphere, circle,
Globe.
right? Globe. Thank you. But for the others, it it doesn't. So it's complicated. But I think the truth, and mainly in the science field, is changing day by day. And okay, this is a great thing for me. But like Earth flat, right? My friend said Earth flat, right? Earth flat,
Flat Earth. Yeah.
flat Earth. It's a complicated, but this example answer the questions. I believe that Earth is a globe, but others thinks at the same time don't believe that. Oh my God, it's terrible. So, uh, what can I say, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree with you. And I think this is a good example. Like, if this
Yeah.
person believe about it, it's the truth for her, but it doesn't mean
Yeah,
that it's the general truth, the real thing.
yeah,
But when we believe in the science and or something like this, we have something more, how can you say, like, concreto. I don't know how can I say this word in
concrete,
English.
I guess.
Yeah, but in the same meaning, I don't know, like something more real, maybe.
Yeah, it's like
I
concrete.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, or real, yeah.
Yeah, so I think we have something that maybe we can prove somehow, and But if that doesn't mean that everybody will believe in it. So I think everybody have a different way to see the truth and this things about life. And I believe also that the truth can change over the time when we study more about it and we discover something new. It will change over the time. So I agree with you guys also. So the question number three is the word myth and mythologic are often used to mean something that is not true or not real. What are some examples of myth that you know, like anything that you heard about, some history, something that you remember, just to share with us some myth, maybe famous or maybe just something that you heard that it's not so famous. Anyone remember?
Okay, I can
Mhm.
start. Well, I think we are full of symbolisms, symbols. Our society is built through these symbols, like West societies are built through things like, you know, Greek societies and Greek mythological symbols. And I think like myths or mythological and myths are they were created to explain something that the logical couldn't in that time, like the storm. So the Scandinavian people believe that the storm is represent Thor, that is well known by the Marvel
Yeah,
studies,
yeah,
right? Nowadays.
yeah.
And the myth is all about that. It's a way to explain your world, your reality, what you see, but you can explain it logically. So
And before Galileo, right? The kings believe in that the Earth is the center of the universe, right? I don't remember now, but
yeah,
yeah, right. Yeah,
like
it's
a
a myth
like a
too.
myth also.
Yeah, like a myth, right?
Yeah, but nowadays we are other symbols, we are other myths, like I don't
Yeah.
know, like São Longuinho. It's a kind of myth, you know.
Yeah.
You
All the
were
sense.
trying. I can I don't
It's
want to
complicated.
enter in that
Yeah.
because it's too, you know, a hot theme. But you know, like
Fire
São
in the
Longuinho.
little park.
Yeah, it's not healthy
Yeah.
to talk about it, but like São Longuinho is like you know, if I get something, I will give it three little jumps. So it's a kind of myth because someone in some day ordered it for its saint, and they could get that. And
Mhm.
you know, it's like it's something that explain why that people get that he really wanted. So it's like that.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe if this is like a superstition. I think maybe there is I don't know, like a different because I don't know, because superstition is something that is more a tradition, like someone
Mm,
told, you know.
yeah.
But maybe we can discuss
My
about it
grandpa
in
told
a
me, my
different.
mother told me,
Yes, yes.
and I
This
told to you.
a good conversation also. Any of it, do you remember a myth or something like
So, São Longuinho is a saint fitness or fitness saint, right? Because he forced the people jump it and
that? Yes,
and
yes.
move. Oh, moving on. Leave the couch and jump it. Where are your things? I agree with my friend. This is a lot of mates. Yesterday, I talked with my coworker, and I I wrote in some place that religions forced us to believe, and that's it. But the science go to the opposite, because the science uh, is question itself day by day, right? Right, it's a good question. So I remember about, I think before Galileo Galilei, about the earth, the kings believe in the earth, that oh my God, the earth is the center of the universe. Yeah, uh, guys, I remember about Eve e Adão, a snake, an apple. Yeah, oh my God, it's sorry, I don't, I don't go to the park. I don't put on fire in a little park. Sorry, but for me, I think it's a myth, because oh my God, the snake talks to me. Apple, eat the apple. So after this, the world crashing down. I don't know. Maybe I think Jesus should put on a camera, right? And watch the Adão e Eva. So it's for me it's a big myth, right? And I think Eva born about, I don't know, how can I say costelas, guy? I don't know. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Uh, I think in food we call it ribs, roasted ribs, right? And I think in food. Okay, I don't believe that Eva Eva borns by Adam's ribs, right? It's so terrible. For me, is a great myth, I guess. That's it.
Yeah, it's a history. And you, Maisa, what do you think? Do you know any myth or something like this?
Ah, I don't know. We can this subject. What I think is myth, but about signs, Aquarius and
Mm,
and the
yeah,
lion,
Taurus.
I don't know what else about this is. Yeah, Taurus. Some
Yeah.
people have some behavior, and you have this behavior because you are quiet,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
uh,
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Mercury is so retrograde.
Yeah, yeah. Good
but
point. Good point.
anyway, yeah, could be these people. Could be the person don't have this behavior. Your personality is is it, you know. But you put you put this myth. I don't know, as a background. You crying so much because you are a virgin, and I don't know, you have the signs, and
Sorry, I hurt you
you are
because the
more,
sun,
I don't
my
know.
son, is on virgin. Oh, but it's not me.
Hi
It's my
guys,
son.
I don't know, this is a myth or yeah. And you, Chris? Oh.
Okay, I was thinking about something different because today I was preparing my next conversation in Spanish, and I was searching for a topic, and I remember about the Brazilian folklore. And I remember that when I was a child, my cousins always scared me about stories of werewolf, I guess is the name, lobisomem. And and I was thinking about these mythological characters about our folklore. And something I spent a lot of time thinking, oh my gosh, can be this true? Because my mom as well told me about some histories about this topic. So I remember about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. I didn't thought about this before.
But I like it, this myths.
Yeah.
Curupira, Saci.
Interesting. Every time that I heard about myth, I remember the cave myth, I think, like with the caverna about
Yeah, by Platão.
Plato, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And
It's a great.
yes, in my classes of philosophy, every time it was the same thing, all about this myth and everything behind this. Oh, I really miss it. But
the cave myth is not a myth; it's something else.
Yeah.
I read something about it, and is mistranslate for Portuguese. It's
really?
not. Yes, it's not a myth. It's something else. I can't remember the word for that, the properly word, but it's not a myth. It's
The
Oh,
idea
wow.
is very true, right? By Platão.
yeah, because it's not a myth. It's like what can I say in English? It's like something abstract, it's like something
Yeah.
abstract of
In our
thinking.
society.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I will look for this later. Now I'm curious. So I think we have time for another question. Let's see. The question number 4, it's a difficult question, so I don't know if
Right.
we have time for everybody to answer, but anyway. Why are imagination, fantasy, and fiction important if they are not even literally true? Please, what do you think?
Oh my gosh. I like read books and fantasy books. And I think it's a way to disconnect ourselves of the real world and just imagine and I don't know, enjoy the history. Yeah, it's because I like this kind of books, fantasy, with imagination, fiction things. So it's a way to oh my gosh, I don't remember how can I say fugir, but it's that
Go away.
that is the yeah, that is the point.
Yes. And Maisa, what do you think?
Oh, for me, I think it's so important and during our life, mainly when we was children, because we need for some imagination about this little person. And when we become adults, it's good because we have a hard daily, have a hard routine during the week, and sometimes you need change this, relax and rest sometimes, and some imagination, some fiction, it's good sometimes because you make crazy.
Yes, and you, Pedro, what do you think?
I agree with the women's the fantasy stories and comic stories that I think that it has a reason to transportating we to another world, right? To stimulate our mind and our conscious, I guess, and stimulate to our sight about the world, and it's important.
Yes. And you, Stanley, do you agree?
For sure, I agree with you guys. First of all, the reality, what is real, what is concrete, sometimes it's so boring. It's so hard, when you have to deal with your life and your stuff. And it's so hard. Sometimes you need some escape, some things like that, like imagination. And in other hand, having a class of anthropology a couple weeks ago, and the teacher told us that we think in social sciences, in anthropology, we think that our first religions, they were made by dreams. They are made by imaginations, by dreams that the people had in the past, like dreaming with a dead relative, with a dead parent that talked something in the dream, and that talk, that speaking in that dream helped the tribe to get a better plantation, or to run away of a danger. So that's a good thing of imagination, of dream, not fiction. Because of that, we create some religions, we create our society like we are today, because of imagination. We believe that with some anthropological research. So yeah, it's super important. And I think we are as we are because of that, because of imagination, because of dream. And it's a way to integrate some information that you can with the reality sometimes.
Yes, yes, it's totally true. This is a good point. And about the imagination, and I think it's related also to creativity and this escape. I think this is awesome. So, guys, welcome back, everybody. How was the conversation? What do you think about the topic, the conversation in room? How it was?
It was great.
And
Some questions for me, it was a little hard, but I liked it. I liked it.
oh, that's good. Maria, that you are here for the first time, right? How was for you the conversation? What do you think about the TNT in general? Are you there, Maria?
Hi, I'm sorry, I was in the mood. I think it was a good experience. I've never had in a group with a lot of people from different cities, and I think it was great.
Oh, awesome. I'm so glad to hear. And you, Stanley, what do you think?
I think was an amazing experience. I'm so glad to be here. I think it's a great opportunity to develop my conversation skills, to getting better. And it's my first time, but I'm thinking it's all great, it's all good, and I really want to thank you all, guys. Thank you for that.
Oh, thank you. I hope you keep coming.
It's my third time here. It's amazing, this platform.
Oh, that's so good, so good. I hope you guys keep
Clara,
coming. Please. Oi.
Não, vou até falar em português. Agora mudou um pouco o TNT, porque quando eu fui agendar, aí eu recebi no meu e-mail que eu tinha que. Acho que eu tenho um limite agora, não é? De agendamentos, alguma coisa assim.
Mm,
Não
I
sei.
don't
Eu não
know
sei
for
bem, eu sei que
sure.
apareceu lá. Então, tipo, você tem, tipo, 8 sessões, alguma coisa assim. Eu não sei se é por mês. Você tá sabendo de alguma coisa?
Gustavo, você
Exatamente.
sabe responder?
Sim. O que acontece, pessoal? A gente está fazendo uma reestruturação na plataforma.
Uhum,
Basicamente, o TNT ele tem um custo, né, para a gente
uhum,
conseguir fazer tudo rodar, né? E a gente está começando, né? Também tem muita gente que agenda e não participa e tudo mais. Então, para a gente conseguir
entendo.
fechar essa conta, né? Toda vez que alguém agenda e não vem, a gente está pagando pelo agendamento, né? Tanto de quem vem quanto de quem não vem. Então, a gente fez esse limite. Agora, a
A
gente tem 8 encontros
pessoa tem que
mensais.
cuidar, né, dos
Exato.
seus encontros.
Então,
Faz
agora,
sentido. O grupo do
com o mês
Telegram,
de...
ô Basca, o grupo do Telegram do WhatsApp ainda funciona? Tá normal?
funciona, é isso que eu ia falar.
Ah, tá. Ah,
Hoje,
beleza.
você tem essa alternativa. Se você pagar um valor de R$ 29,90,
Isso.
você tem acesso ao que a gente chama de Free Pass. E nesse Free Pass você vai ter acesso ilimitado a todas as sessões da semana
Uhum,
gratuitas, né? E você tem
uhum.
acesso também a perguntas e temas com antecedência. Então você consegue estudar, se preparar e
Eu tô
você tem
querendo
acesso
assinar.
ilimitado. Então, pena.
Uhum.
This group, it's amazing.
Fechou.
I like a lot because I can practice my speaking skills.
That's so
Ok.
good. So guys, I will share here the link of this live on YouTube. And now, please answer like what do you think about the topic, whether you think about the project in general in the comments of this video. Put there some other suggestions of topic to discuss in another meetings. And yeah, please share. Click in the button of like if you like this conversation, this way of TNT. Let me share also the links about the WhatsApp group that we are seeing here. If you want to enjoy us. Oh, I think Vasco just sent, right? Oh, okay. So I hope to see you here the next week, and I hope you keep coming. And we have other meetings in other language, so feel free to schedule in Spanish, French, Italian, German. And yeah, that's all. Thank you guys. Thank you all for coming.
Thank
And I
you,
will
guys.
Thank you. I
See ya.
appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Thank
Mike.
you.
Thank you.
See you.
bye. Yeah, thank you.
Have a good night for all.
Good night.
Good night. Thanks.